Hi guys, I just wanted to show you a video of me doing my chalk reforms, and I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I was unable to plug in my microphone to this phone that I just got because I realized it does not have like a headphone jack, and the microphone that I use requires one. This is BSN chalk, so honestly I am not going to sift this chalk because it's super soft and I don't even have to mix anything in it like baby powder or dish soap like I've seen other people do. By the way, this is not an ASMR video, so there's going to be loud noises possibly. I'm not sure. I'm hoping you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I'll do a voiceover instead. And just bear with me because this is my first time doing this and I'm filming this by myself. Normally I have my fiance help me film, but I decided to do this on my own. Anyway, so I'm just getting out the lumps, and there is glitter in this chalk, but it's white, and I'm actually not going to dye this like with the water that I throw in here. I'm actually just going to put the dye like in my little in my molds. I'm just going to throw some dye on the top of it or towards the bottom. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see when I do it. But anyways, I'm just getting out some of the chunks, and I can leave it chunky so that way it's not too super soft. So, the first thing I'm going to do after breaking it up a little bit more is I'm going to add some water. Chalk takes a lot of water, not as much as you think, so you want to be careful doing that. And I don't mix it with my hands. I use just this silicone spoon I have to mix it. And it kind of gets a little chunky until you get a lot of, or more of the water mixed in there. So just kind of give it a mix so far and add water slowly so I don't get it too watery. And you'll have to excuse my table. It is really squeaky because it's not stable. Okay, so you can see the glitter kind of coming up. That's what kind of looks like little pepper in my video. Just move my freaking table. Sorry, my table is probably super squeaky. I probably should have done this on something else. But I'll probably just mute it and then do a voiceover. Adding more water. So, and it's fine if it has glitter in it because I'm not putting any more glitter in it. And I actually might have made it too watery, but that's okay because of what I do before I put this in the dehydrator, which I'll tell you whenever I'm about to do it. I'm just going to get this mixed up. You can use a whisk, that might help you better. I have a whisk. But this is just how I do it, and it's super fast and it works out fine. Just with this little handy dandy spoon, silicone spoon. Break up any chunks I see in there. It's pretty watery, more watery than I usually would like it, but that's okay. Hopefully you can see it best. I'm actually mixing it in the bowl that I crush it in. Okay, so we have that. Pretty much mixed as best we can. A little extra watery, like I said. Kind of gotta be careful with the water. But that's okay because this will still work because I've had a watery type thing or watery consistency chalk before. And for this, I'm just gonna use something simple. You can see that it's just a square, thinner square mold. And I'm just going to take some, this is blue, food coloring, and I'm just going to put it in there like that. Oh, that one doesn't have very much in it. That's okay. That's okay, because we're just going to kind of do tie-dye. And I'm going to make colors that go together so that they don't get necessarily muddy. And this is teal, which actually, it really turns out more blue to me, this particular teal. And yes, these are just the mini ones. I'm gonna put some yellow, because yellow can go with, and I just put it like this, like boom, boom, boom. And I honestly have no idea how this might turn out. We'll have to see. Okay, so we got yellow, blue, and then I got like a navy blue. I might throw a few dots in there like that in the corners. Put those in there. Like so. And orange. We'll see if that hopefully doesn't make this muddy. Because obviously we know the color wheel, sometimes you get muddy colors, but that's okay. And I'm not putting any glitter in this because my chalk is filled with glitter. Alrighty, okay. So what I do is I just take my little spoon and I just whoop, fill this up. And yes, it will need more in there. You can see it's kind of chunky, but that's okay because this is super, super soft chalk. Especially when you've added so much water, or when I've added so much water. You can see it's going to have a tie-dye effect, like so. And I'm just going to go like that. And I want them a little bit more filled, so I'm going to add a little more. So, a little peppered chalk there, some color. Okay, so we have that one, and you can see whenever I take them out of the mold table. And this is what I do. I put this in the oven at 230 for a little bit until they start coming off from the sides, and then I put them in my air fryer because my air fryer has a dehydrating thing to it, and I know that's not what an air fryer is used for, but I use it for this. And I've had no problem. So that's how I dehydrate my stuff, is using the air fryer. But first I put it in the oven for, I'd say probably about 2 hours at 230 degrees. And then I transfer it to the air fryer dehydrator setting for a little longer. And then it's pretty good. So I'm gonna fill up my second mold here in just a moment. Let me get that ready. And this in the oven. And I'm realizing that I have super, super limited food coloring right now. So again, I'm just going to teal, and this is a different mold because I don't want to let any of this chalk go to waste. I'm going to use orange over here. Sorry, that was my preheated oven. And I just did that, you can see better, hopefully. Sorry, it's my first time. My tripod is not the best. I just want to be able to use the last of this chalk. Don't let any go to waste. You're like, it's really watery. There's no way. It'll take forever to dry. But it will not. I've done this before. I've accidentally made it too watery and it's been okay. So we're gonna go with it. And it has some glitter in it. There'll be some extra. I've almost used all of it. So it like worked out perfect. Just like that. Okay, and so those will also go in the oven for a little bit. And then they will go in the dehydrator to finish and dry that way. Okay, I hope that that was a helpful tutorial on how I do mine. This is not how I do all mine. Sometimes I put the color directly in the water and then pour it in the chalk. Or I put glitter down before I pour the chalk in. But obviously this already has glitter inside the chalk, so I didn't do that this time. I just kind of did it easy just so you could see the way I do it, one of the easiest ways. It won't be colored all the way through probably, but on the top, and it'll kind of sink through to the bottom a little bit. Okay, and the top, I mean like the top is going to be under here, because when I take them out, they'll be flipped over. You guys probably know this already. Anyways, thank you for watching my tutorial. I hope this was helpful. This is my first one, so go gentle on me in the comment section, because I am new to ASMR in general, and so I'm learning as I go. Ooh, this is kind of looking really cool right here. I like that. It's like branching out. You can also like take a toothpick and swirl it around if you want. In fact, let me do that with one of them. Let me get a toothpick. Oh my gosh, I almost tripped. Sorry, that was loud. So you can take a toothpick and swirl one. I do this with a lot of mine to kind of, or other crushes that I've done, to bring that color throughout the actual flower, and it gives it this cool looking effect. Obviously this will be on the bottom, but you can hit the top as well. Like if you get that toothpick down there deep enough, you can hit the top and it might do the same thing there. We'll have to see when they pop them out. When I pop them out, when they're done. Okay, I'll just go ahead and do it with this one too. Why not? I don't know if I put enough orange in here because it didn't come to the top like the blue did. Blue is a strong color when it comes to food coloring, I've noticed, so we'll see. Might not be enough orange in this bottom one here. That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to put these in the oven and I'll show you what they look like as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like the videos. And I really appreciate all your support, and thanks for watching. Bye.